Here I am again, part two of Mom's Belongings, and maybe I can focus on that now. Maybe I'll remember what I'm talking about. And so, anyway, my mom's belongings. If you were to watch the other videos, her boyfriend was giving away things to other people. His daughter, his sister-in-law that isn't even married to his brother anymore. I mean, and it's like my mom had told me I would get this Capitamani stuff, and she wanted me to have her ring that my dad gave her, my real dad. And that was awesome. But I kept telling my mom, I'm like, Mom, you're doing fine. You're not going to pass, blah, blah. But in the meantime, her back was hurting so bad. She was getting slower at what she's doing. When I was working with her boyfriend, I would stay afterwards. I would try to clean the house. I'd vacuum in the morning when I got there or whatever. But in my other videos, her boyfriend would sit around. He would say, I'm late, which I wasn't. Start off as a joke first, but then it ended up turning an argument. He'd say I'm late for an excuse that why, I quit working with him or something. But I would do a lot of things for my mom, and a lot of other people are accusing me that I didn't. Um, that's why I'm making these videos, to know what I really did. I'm really going through what I did, to know what I did, and it's important to me. It's important to me to make these videos because the things people say and do in the background, what they say to others, what they say to you, blah, blah. You don't even remember what you do anymore because it's so stressful that that's what the devil will do. He'll just put a whole bunch of stuff out there, and you get into that dissociation pattern, I think, and you get so stressed out you can't remember what you do, and even now I'm starting to get that. But my mom's belongings, she told me she wanted me to have her Capitamani. It was all in this like real nice curio cabinet, and she had some lamps and stuff, a couple of ashtrays, and just little things. She kept telling me she wanted me to have them. She wanted me to have my dad's ring that was in the pawn shop, and I kept telling her, Mom, you're fine and all this stuff. It isn't your non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer. It's like she would get these things all over her skin, and one of my videos or my pictures on Facebook, you might see she has like marks on her nose. But I mean, she was doing really good, but the pain and stuff in her body with her back, and we would take her to these doctors, and they wouldn't do shit about it because of Medicaid. And it's like, that's why I hate Medicaid. I'm thankful to have it, but it doesn't cover anything. And then there's all these people out there that'll just say, oh yeah, you get free medical and you get this and that, and it's not good. They don't cover anything. You got to go through a process to get to anything. Like for instance, one time my mom, we go to the doctor's like, oh, well, did you do physical therapy yet? So they wouldn't cover surgery unless you did physical therapy. And things like this. And it's always just sounds like excuses. It sounds like excuses of why they just won't cover it in the first place. And a lot of times you'll even go through all the pattern of what they do or what they suggest because they say they got to follow it with the insurance companies. And then they don't even end up covering it in the long run. So, by that time you could be dead. I mean, you guys might think I'm nuts, but that's why I agree with the President Trump right now. He says unless you get hit by a truck, you're not even covered. Your deductibles are $6,500, and you're never going to meet that in 1 year. So she wanted me to have her belongings. She wanted me to have some of this stuff and everything, and how it went with her boyfriend. It was after he went through his real long depression, which I understand. People have problems with death. I mean, who wouldn't? This was my mom. This was his girlfriend of like 13 years. It could have been more than that, but I mean, who wouldn't get depressed? So, who wouldn't get depressed, right? I just paused the video so I could think for a minute, but she wanted me to have her stuff and everything, and like I said this 50 million times already in this video, and I think people get happy when they can just hold that back from you. They have these grudges against you, these unresolved hurts, which I'm the type of person who's like, I want to solve something. When something's wrong, I want to solve it. And you go to confront them or something, and they just go away. They don't want to solve it. I really don't know what that is, but I mean, I'm really bothered by not getting any of my mom's stuff, especially when he was giving it away to other people. And then, yeah, okay, he's asking me if he can, but still, I was nice enough to let the people have it that aren't even me, and him giving it away and everything, and then I end up going and getting her stuff out of pawn because it got so far deep that it's like, wow, I want something of my ma's. But what I did since we were losing our house, I just took the money in, but I kept her ring. He kept telling me, her boyfriend kept telling me, oh yeah, that ring's worth $500. You know what? They wouldn't even take it. They didn't even want it. It's a marquee. I don't know if it's 1 carat, a little bit more than half. I don't even know. They wouldn't even take it. They said it was worth nothing. They have so many marquees because this is so old. This is from like way back when my mom and dad got married in 76, 1976. I mean, come on. This thing ain't worth nothing. I could show you. I could grab it right now. Maybe my videos in the future. That's what I'll do to prove to you. It's interesting when you confront people and everything. They just back off, and I'm hoping that maybe that when they come to you with such a kind of off the wall anger or hate towards you, that maybe they'll realize one day, like, this is nonsense. You know, why don't we just get past this? But so as it stands right now, is my mom's boyfriend says, oh yeah, he's just gonna give it all to my brother. And you know, there's pictures that my mom had that she took. She was doing scrapbooks of my autistic son. It was her and my son, and these are things that I really want. But now I screwed it up because I went and got stuff out of pawn shop without telling them. And you know, oh, I made the decision, blah blah. Well, you know, I don't know. I was listening to some church shows, and it says like, it don't matter what your brother did, your mother did, your father did, and to me, it kind of does. I'm trying to understand how the Bible, people who explain the Bible, we're hurt. We're hurt. I think our hurts need to be known, and I don't see how should we. It's a really struggle with me with the Bible. Like, okay, so we're just supposed to put everything off, just forget everything and move on. Okay, but yet they're not telling us, well, you know, don't get back into that situation again. I mean, I didn't get to that part yet in the Bible, at least. I'm just really hurt. I'm really hurt because my mom's stuff, I wanted a few of her things. I didn't get much at all. I don't even have her ashes. And we put them into these really nice Capitamani. One looks like an urn, and one looks like this candy bowl type of thing, but it had a lid on it. And you know, after she passed, we went through her wake. He just like puts it on the shelf, and he didn't say, "Oh, take this home" or nothing. It's like these people you deal with, that's all they do is just think about themselves, and you'll give everything to help them, and you get nothing in return, and it's so hurtful. It's just really hurtful, and I would just pray that nobody has to go through this stuff, but I can't sit and say it won't, because I'm telling you what, I'm making this video to tell you it does happen. Be ready, be prepared to be hurt, because it happens. I don't know any way to get out of it. I don't know how you can resolve things. Like I'm the type person over here is like, I want to resolve things, I want to make things better, and like, to me, I feel like they don't. Like, I'll confront, like, hey, let's make this better, let's work at it, let's really kick some butt, you know. And I don't know, they're just in that thing where they don't want to make it better. So I feel like I can't say always, but I mean, I feel like I practically always am the one who's like, want to make it better, want to make it work, let's talk about this. For some reason, these people just don't want to do it. I just hope one day their eyes get opened. I hope that anybody who takes my mom's stuff now and has it, my brother that's getting involved, which it wasn't involved in anything since she died, I hope they take it home. I hope they feel good about themselves. So how can you say I'm bad for going to get my mom's stuff out of pawn? The ring in there she wanted me to have in the first place. Why would her new boyfriend, her second after my dad, why would he even want the ring? And he just says, oh, there was a bracelet in there, I bought her. Well, who cares? There's stuff at the house that you have in my mom's that are with me and her. So, you know, why can't you get over yourself? So, it ends up, there's a police order and everything else because this stupid jerk don't want to work with me, nothing. He don't want to get past his freaking shit that's going on in his mind. Okay, fine. Who's the one that's on drugs? Who's the one that's on alcohol? Who's the one that's taking my mom's morphine? A whole script a month of 60 milligrams. You're taking a pill a day of hers. Then she had another script of 30 milligrams that she would take like 2 a day or 4 a day. I can't remember right now, but Who's the one taking her sleeping pills? Who's the one taking her muscle relaxers? Who's the one doing all that shit? So you ain't gonna tell me that I'm wrong. You're the one that needs help. And I hope one day, and I'm praying to God, that you will get the help. And in the meantime, when you don't get help, or it don't come to you, you don't open your eyes, you don't see what you're doing, I almost just hope you live with the guilt. I'm praying one day that something might come into your mind, that you'll just, drop it off at my doorstep. At least her pictures and the Capitamani. That's all I want. The pictures that have to do with my son and her, that she made for me. And the Capitamani that she told me to have. I don't know how you want me to make it up to you, her boyfriend. I've tried in every way. I've tried to help you. I've tried to help my mom. I've tried to help my brother. I tried to help my dad. I try to help my family. I try to help me. I try to do everything. I have done everything I feel in my power to make this work, and it's not happened. So, I hope you feel good about yourself also. Nobody heard my side of the story, and I have to make these videos because this is the truth. It's the truth, at least on my side. You tell me your truth. You come to me, you give me a video, you give me a good explanation. I'll listen to you. I'm always open to listen. I'm always open to help. I really am. And I hope that God keeps me in that point where I could continue to care and listen. Because I'm almost to the point where I just got to cut this off. I got to go on, moving in life. I'm learning. God's leading me every day, and it's the only person I can trust to lead me. I hope He does the work in you too. So thanks for watching. Anybody who's watching this, if after a death, it was my mom and she had a boyfriend, my mom and dad got divorced, I just hope that they got a brother involved, a sister involved, the aunt and uncles involved. I don't know who it would be, but I pray that you can make it work. I don't have any info to how to make it work. I could just tell you how it kind of doesn't work. And it's really depressing to sit here and tell you that, hey, you might lose out, but make sure you just don't lose out totally. Make you just do something. I mean, it's not right to say, oh, go do something to make yourself feel better, but don't let yourself get crapped on and shit on, and take a stand. Make videos. Do whatever you have to do. Let it be known. There's people out there that are just cruel and evil. I love you. Stay beautiful. And I pray, I hope that God will just give us an understanding on how to deal with these certain people. And I also hope that the people who are the way they are, that God will help them too, and just bring them to a greater understanding. That's all I can do. Thank you. Bye.